The characters you meet when you travel down the Stuart Highway. Most of them have enough stories to fill a book. Seems like everyone's off on their own great adventure these days, whether they're driving, pushing a trolley as one bloke did, or walking. And there were dozens of cyclists. Some, like Scotsman Graham Walker, were travelling the world on two wheels. You name it, he'd been there, and on a shoestring. Europe, the Middle East, a flight over Iran to dodge the fighting, then on to India, down through Asia and now Australia. He had $10 to his name to get him almost 1,500 kilometres to Melbourne, and he eventually made it.
Hi.
Hey, hi.
Name's Graham.
Nick. How are you, mate?
What are you doing out here?
Doing a little bit of walk from Alice Springs to Port Augusta.
Walking?
Are you riding, eh? Where have you come from?
Oh, I started in Darwin.
You heading to where?
Oh, I'm going down to Melbourne. I got relatives there.
Where'd you stay from originally?
I started in Scotland. That was about 11 months ago.
It was pretty obvious Nick was picking up cans along the highway. What had to be explained to the Scot was why. It seemed a pity to have to confess to the amount of rubbish the team had already picked up, especially to a tourist. They talked about Graham's student days, his girlfriend and life at home, all in just half a day. He'd had trouble coping with cracked lips and sunburn, but there was no stopping him.
Why are you going down to Adelaide?
Well, that's to cash your cans in and stubbies, because that's the only state that takes the actual stubbies. But
Are they worth a lot?
4 cents a stubby and bottle, about a cent a can. There's some cans 15 cents, 5 to 15 cents. It's all part of their deposit legislation down there.
Well, why are you doing it in the first place?
Well, I was out of a job, venture, point to prove.
All right. Okay, well, time for me to go.
Okay, see you later, Grant.
Might see you in Melbourne.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
Have a good trip, mate.
Okay, see you later.
Ciao, mate.
With Graham leaving, and Al already long gone after Cooper Pedy, Nick and Phil are on their own again. They're heading down towards the Salt Lakes, where the weather's a shade cooler, and finally leaving the desert behind. Business is suddenly booming. They're making $50 a day and not having to work as hard to get it. Stubby's the main money spinner. On this particular morning, the fellas woke up to find their sleeping bags covered with ice. It must have got pretty close to zero during the night.
I have a ride on the bike. My bike too, right? Peter. Thank you.
Brown Dog was getting fatter every day. A young Aboriginal girl from the school at Cooper Pedy had said the animal was pregnant. She was right.
Nick said I could take the bike out today. 25 knots, headwind. Smart lad that, Nick, eh?